Don't Let Me Be Lonely by Claudia Rankine. There was a time I could say no one I knew well had died. This is not to suggest no one died. When I was 8, my mother became pregnant. She went to the hospital to give birth and returned without the baby. "Where's the baby?" we asked. Did she shrug? She was the kind of woman who liked to shrug. Deep within her was an everlasting shrug. That didn't seem like death. The years went by, and people only died on television. If they weren't black, they were wearing black or were terminally ill. Then I returned home from school one day and saw my father sitting on the steps of our home. He had a look that was unfamiliar. It was flooded, so leaking. I climbed the steps as far away from him as I could get. He was breaking or broken, or to be more precise, he looked to me like someone understanding his aloneness, loneliness. His mother was dead. I'd never met her. It meant a trip back home for him. When he returned, he spoke neither about the airplane nor the funeral. Every movie I saw while in the 3rd grade compelled me to ask, is he dead? Is she dead? Because the characters often lived against all odds, it is the actors whose mortality concerned me. If it were an old, black and white film, whoever was around would answer yes. Months later, the actor would show up on some late-night talk show to promote his latest efforts. I would turn and say, one always turns to say, "You said he was dead," and the misinformed would claim, "I never said he was dead." "Yes, you did." "No, I didn't." Inevitably, we get older. Whoever is still with us says, "Stop asking me that." Or one begins to asking oneself that same question differently. Am I dead? Though this question at no time explicitly translate into, should I be dead? Eventually, the suicide hotline is called. You are, as usual, watching television. The 8 o'clock movie, when a number flashes on the screen. 1-800-SUICIDE. You dial the number. Do you feel like killing yourself? The man on the other end of the receiver asks. You tell him, I feel like I'm already dead. When he makes no response, you add, I am in death's position. When he finally says, don't believe what you are thinking and feeling, then he asks, where do you live? 15 minutes later, the doorbell rings. You explain to the ambulance attendant that you had a momentary lapse of happily. The noun happiness is a static state of some platonic idea that you know better than to pursue. Your modifying process had happily or unhappily experienced a momentary pause. This kind of thing happens, perhaps is still happening. He shrugs and in turn explains that you need to come quietly or he will have to restrain you. If he is forced to restrain you, he will have to report that he is forced to restrain you. It is this simple. Resistance will only make matters more difficult. Any resistance will only make matters worse. By law, I will have to restrain you. His tone suggests that you should try to understand the difficulty in which he finds himself. This is further disorienting. I am fine. Can't you see? You climb into the ambulance unassisted.